and I know just how I'm gonna do it.
Let's make this easy. Just give me one PvP attack and I will leave. Please don't talk to me.
In PvP Civilization, if you don't pay your daily attack to the guards, it can cost you your life, which is what I'm looking for. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna pay today.
Oh, and you started talking again. Of course. Alright, buddy, you know what's gonna happen if you don't pay your attack, right? Because I can promise you, a fight with a PvP guard is a fight you have no chance of winning.
Oh yeah, I understand. I just don't feel like giving you an attack today.
Listen, buddy, this isn't a joke. Unless you're prepared for your life to end, pay an attack.
Yes, sir. I am prepared for my life to end right now. Wait, am I? 56 attacks left? Okay, nope, I'm definitely not ready. Just give me a second, I'll be right back. Oh, I can't believe I forgot to do the only thing that's keeping me alive. As far as I know, I'm the only one in PvP Civilization with this armor stand. And as long as I hit the armor stand 3 times, I'll come back to life. I don't know why I was given this power, but I do know that I'm gonna use it to escape this place, which is why I'm doing this. All right, I'm ready. I've never seen anyone die by a PvP guard, but I now know it is possible. Lucky for me, dying was a part of my plan. This PvP guard didn't believe my story before about dying and coming back to life, which is why I have to convince him. Nice work, man.
Whoa, what in the... How are you... You just died right there.
I already told you I have the power to come back to life. So once you're done wrapping your head around that, I'm gonna need your help because I'm getting out of PvP Civilization.
This whole time you were telling the truth about coming back to life, huh? Man, I can't believe this. Wait, does that mean you actually have a girlfriend too?
That's what I've been trying to tell you, except I am starting to think the relationship might be a little one-sided, considering she was the one who caused my death and she didn't seem too hesitant about it. We'll discuss our relationship status when I see her again. Anyways, there's 5 levels to PvP Civilization and I've only managed to make it to level 2.
So, can't you just keep dying until you get to the bottom level?
Well, yeah, it's probably gonna turn out that way.
If that's the case, then what do you need my help for?
I need you to be there to open the doors when I rank up. I can't have all of the other guards seeing me respawn over and over again. The less people that know about my power, the better. And since we're pretty close, I trust you.
Whoa, what do you think you're doing? Look, I've been very open about not liking you, but you need to chill.
Relax, I'm helping you rank up to be a guard at level 2. At least I think I'm helping. I hit the PvP guard 2 more times and all of a sudden, his helmet broke.
Well, would you look at that? My helmet's gone. I guess I can rank up now too.
Okay, just like I thought. When a guard's helmet breaks, they can rank up. That's why they're so willing to take extra hits from players. Okay, well, I don't know if you have any other plans today, but I'm ranking up right now, so I kinda need you to be there. I climbed down the ladder and made my way towards the wall, where I would rank up to a stone sword for the 3rd time in my life. Hopefully, this time will be the last. I said goodbye to the guard as he made his way over to, well, wherever they rank up through. Hopefully, he'll be there to get me on the 2nd level, and I made my way over to the red gate, the one place you can go in PvP Civilization to increase your lifespan. As of now, my life is only as long as the amount of hits I have left with my wooden sword, which is only 59, but getting a stone sword increases your lifespan to 131 hits, which is why I need to go deeper in PvP Civilization. Who knows how long you can live if you have an iron sword? You could probably buy whatever you want down there without worrying about your sword breaking. Speaking of, I actually do need to buy something before level 2, and that is a leather chest plate. Except I can't go to level 2 with a boring leather chest plate. I gotta get the green one. 5 extra attacks for added style? Yes, please. This leather chestplate would be the key to ranking up to an iron sword. I need to win 5 PvP battles to get to level 3, and having this chestplate is the best chance to guarantee my survival. But at the end of the day, it's not about the armor you wear. It's about your PvP skill. And if I'm not good enough to get 5 wins, well, then I'll just keep respawning until I do, because I'm gonna get out of PvP Civilization. I jumped down into the water and I was now at level 2. Alright, time to see if the PvP guard will uphold his end of the deal. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this PvP guard doesn't like me too much. Let's see, he bet on me to die, he basically called me unattractive, and he said I have an insane amount of plot armor, whatever that means. Wait, why did I trust this guy? I waited at the door for a PvP guard to show up, and finally, the door opened.
Check this out, I'm officially a stone sword guard now. You know, you might be weird and have no friends, but I gotta give you credit for helping me out.
Okay, once again, that was unnecessary, but it doesn't matter. Let's go. This was my 2nd time making it to level 2, and I was already off to a better start. I had a chestplate, and I had a guard on the inside who I could trust. At least, I think so. Hey, what's behind this door right here? If you got me in there, there could be a shortcut to the bottom of PvP Civilization.
That would be a terrible idea. With the amount of guards in there, there's no chance you make it out alive going in there.
Okay, that could be a valid excuse, or the creator of this place has nothing built behind there and they're stalling for another episode. Alright, let's run this back. I made it back to the stone sword level of PvP civilization, and this time I wasn't gonna die at this level. Okay, actually I should not say that, but point is I'm making it further this time. If I can just get the woman's help, we can get out of here and she's gone. Well, that's just great. I am on my own. But you know what's not gone? My video journal machine. It's been a while since I've made an update. I should probably get back to that. I walked over and looked at the sign on the wall. I had 2 wins at the stone sword level of PvP civilization, and I would need 3 more to rank up to an iron sword. As of now, I have 106 attacks left with my sword to get another victory, and over 100 attacks should be plenty to defeat an enemy. I mean, at least I hope so. If I can't defeat someone in over 100 attacks, I probably don't deserve to be here. Alright, it's time to fight so I can get to the bottom of PvP civilization. My first plan is to go over to the PvP marketplace. If I'm gonna find someone, it's probably gonna be here. No way. This stage just got so much better. Not for that guy, but for me. Let's go. So, good to see you again.
Looks like you can come back to life. Sorry about before.
No need to apologize. It was the obvious choice to make. I had to be the one to die. But anyways, I really think we should talk about things between me and you and our relationship.
The day you and I end up in a relationship will be the day my sword breaks, which means I'll be dead, so it's never happening.
Well, gotta respect the honesty. Look, all I'm saying is we live in a world where everyone is constantly fighting. So what if the solution is love? Yep, okay, I knew that didn't make any sense. Well, it looks like true love might not exist in PvP civilization after all. Next video journal's gonna be sad.
Can you stop talking? Let's go.
Sorry, I thought you were just gonna keep walking. After facing the tough truth that I was single in PvP civilization, we made it back up and went into the woman's room. I walked over and looked at the sign on the wall. No way, you already have 5 PvP victories? That's insane. You can rank up to become an iron sword. So what are you doing here still?
You have a power that can help us both. So get your 5 wins, because from here on out, ranking up as a team is the best way to survive.
Alright, well, that I can do. I just need 3 more wins, but don't worry, I'll get right on it. Let's go. We got a lot of important stuff coming up in this adventure, so before I do anything, I have to update the video journal. Alright, we are back at level 2 of PvP civilization. I got a chestplate this time, so I'm already off to a better start. That is physically, at least. Emotionally, I don't know if I'm doing that good. I just found out that the love of my life isn't the love of my life. So that's always hard to hear, but what can you do?
What are you doing? I told you to get your 5 wins, not talk about being single.
I know, I will. Can I just finish this video journal, please?
I can't believe I have this joke for a teammate.
Okay, well, on that note, it looks like I'm being pressured to wrap this up, so let's get back to business. I need 3 more PvP wins to rank up to an iron sword. Now, I'm not the greatest at PvP, but I think I have a couple tricks up my sleeve that could get me these victories. Alright, until next time, signing off. Alright, there's gotta be someone in here. Let's just hope this works. Hello?
Who's there?
Pizza delivery.
I didn't order a pizza.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure I have the right room. Alright, this is definitely not gonna work.
Okay, I did order a pizza. Just leave it at the door, please.
No way it actually worked. Okay, I left the pizza here. I'm leaving now. Alright, time to PvP.
Did you take my pizza?
Yeah, there's no pizza. Sorry, what even are you? Are you a rock?
My name's Gonk.
Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think this conversation would go on for this long, so I'm here to fight. I tried to ignore the fact that I was fighting a literal rock and tried to focus on not dying. Luckily, my chestplate gave me just enough protection to survive the battle. I earned my 3rd victory, and the durability of my stone sword went back up to full. Just 2 more victories to go, except before I can go into another fight, I need to get food from the PvP marketplace. Surprisingly, I came back from the PvP marketplace with only food. For once in my life, I didn't buy every unnecessary thing there is to buy. I think it's safe to say that my shopping addiction is getting better. Now, I need to find someone else to battle.
Excuse me?
Oh no, please don't have a chest plate.
Hey, look, I don't want to fight. I'm just looking for my friend Conk. Have you seen him?
Oh, this is gonna be weird.
We both just ranked up. He lives right across from me.
Yeah, I don't know if I've seen him, but hey, if you show me a picture of him, I could probably help you find him.
He's a rock. He looks just like this.
Okay, so your friend, this Conk guy who I've never met, is a rock. I mean, I feel like I need to ask the obvious question, but how can you be sure this isn't him?
Well, yes, but no, that's not him. He's like a person.
I don't know. I mean, if you ask me, this looks like it could be him.
Conk's not around anymore, is he?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, he's not around anymore. Alright, well, cameo's over. Time to fight. My second battle of the day had begun. This time, I felt much stronger in the battle, and I managed to win the fight with 5.5 hearts left. I had 4 wins under my belt, and I only needed 1 more to rank up. Let's go. Let's get this 5th win and rank up to an iron sword. Wait, what the? At that moment, I realized I picked the wrong person to fight for my 5th victory. But the good news is I am practically immortal in PvP Civilization, so I can always try again. Man, those were some good combos you had in that fight.
What the? I just defeated you. How are you back?
I really don't know. Hopefully I'll get the answer at the end of the story though. 2 hits later, I had my 5th victory as a stone sword. Just a little bit ago, I thought I would never be able to get 5 victories, but now I'm here. I can't believe this. We're actually gonna get to level 3 of PvP Civilization.
Well then, let's get going. There's no time to waste.
You are absolutely right. There's no time to waste, which is why we need to update the video journal right now. And this time, it's not gonna be me doing the update. It's gonna be you.
Are you serious? I just said we don't have time to waste. I'm not doing this.
Look, we don't know what's gonna happen at level 3. This might be your last chance ever to do a video journal update.
Fine.
All right, just say your thoughts and your feelings.
I think that this machine is a complete waste of money, and I think no one wants to hear every single thought you have at any given moment.
Not bad. You just gotta add an intro next time, like, hey, what's up?
This is ridiculous. I'm not doing this anymore. If you're still talking in 30 seconds, I'm sending you back to level 1.
Aw, man. Well, at least we got something out of her. All right, I guess I'm down to 30 seconds. Both the woman and I are about to rank up to become iron swords in PvP Civilization. We know nothing about what life is like on the layer below us. It's only a matter of time before we find out how long iron swords can live for. The thing is that I'm gonna be the one to find out first because I'm going in alone. Both the woman and I agreed that since I have the ability to come back to life, I should be the one to go in alone, and if I'm not back in 5 minutes, she'll rank up herself. But if things go poorly, which I'm not gonna lie, things usually don't go as planned here, I can come back to life and both the woman and I can rank up together so we can face whatever threat lies beyond this door. Alright, well, that's the plan. Hopefully a video journal machine exists at level 3 because I need to make more updates. Signing off. I walked into the hallway that looked exactly like the hallway at level 1, except this time the entry was made with white concrete, and I knew exactly what that meant. I walked through the doors and my stone sword transformed into an iron sword. This was the beginning of an entirely new life in PvP Civilization. Okay, it looks like there are things to buy here before going to level 3. I just gotta remind myself that every swing of my sword counts. I just have to be smart. I walked over to the hole in the middle of the room. Once I jump down, I'll be at level 3, and there's no coming back. That is, unless I die, but I kinda don't want that to be the new norm. I went over to the armor stands to see what items were available to buy. An iron chestplate for 50 attacks? That seems expensive, but how many attacks do I even have? I swung at the armor stand once and looked down at my sword to see that my life was now 250 attacks long. This is insane. I bought a chestplate for 50 attacks, and my life is still 200 PvP attacks long. Oh man, imagine how long people live for at level 4, or even level 5. All right, what do we got over here? Green iron chestplate? Oh, okay, I'm definitely already making a bad decision. Let me do the math. 200 minus 75. It doesn't matter. I'm buying it anyways. Let's go. Look, I'm not proud of these purchases, but committing to the Evbo brand and always wearing green is very important to me. Unfortunately, me buying multiple chestplates kind of opened the gates to buy more stuff. A water bucket sounds cool. A flint and steel also sounds very cool. The toughest decision I've ever had to make in my life. A video journal machine or a PvP mansion. Okay, I've decided. I'm getting the PvP mansion. I'll go back and get a new video journal machine, and then and my brand new iron sword already broke. Man, how does that happen so fast? Okay, my excuse is I died in a very intense PvP battle.
Look, buddy, you keep dying every 5 minutes. I'm gonna have to rethink our arrangement.
Look, I'm trying, man, okay? Conditions are tough at level 3. I mean, you've never been there. You wouldn't know.
Please just get better.
Sorry, I'll try to die less. Hey, hold up. Random question. Are we friends?
No. What on earth would make you think we're friends? I literally only care about ranking up, and you happen to be the best option.
I guess I can live with that. I'm just trying to figure out if the woman and I are friends. I don't even know what makes a friend, to be honest.
Well, for starters, friends usually know each other's names. Why would we be friends? You don't even know my name.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That goes both ways. You don't even know my name, and you've never asked.
Your name is Evbo. You literally have a floating name tag above your head.
People can see that? Weird, I guess. It's kind of like this entire thing revolves around me. All right, well, thanks for that. Maybe I'll ask you your name sometime in the future. But right now, I have some serious explaining to do. Let's see how this goes. Okay, I'm just gonna lay everything out there. I don't want to hold anything back. I don't want to scare you. It's very dangerous. There are a lot of enemies behind the wall.
So that means you bought a bunch of stuff you didn't need and broke your sword, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I mean, I wasn't lying. In my case, armor stands are dangerous. After my first run, I lost my privilege to get an iron sword by myself. So this time, I'm going with the woman. I'm a little scared because she's personally overseeing everything that I buy before level 3, but in all honesty, I probably need the supervision. Both of us now had iron swords in our hands, and we were ready to go to the next level of PvP civilization. The woman decided to get herself an iron chestplate, which makes sense considering this is her one and only life. However, my request to get a green iron chestplate again was denied, with the potential punishment being death by the woman's sword, so that was off the table. Look, just think about it. If it's 100 attacks, it has to be awesome.
This isn't just affecting your life, you know. We need to survive, and a PvP mansion doesn't help with that.
I don't know. I mean, one might argue that a PvP mansion could help us survive. Okay. I'm not gonna get it. I promise I'm not gonna get it.
Out of all the people it could have been, the power of immortality went to the shopping addict.
All right, level 3. Here we go. Whenever you're ready, you jump. I'll be right behind you.
When we get to the bottom, be ready to fight. Let's go.
Okay, she can't come back up. Now it's time to get my video journal machine. I promised I wouldn't get the mansion, but to live in PvP civilization without the video journal machine, I would rather die. All right, now I'm ready for real. My life as an iron sword in PvP civilization starts now. I jumped into the hole and landed in a giant pool of water, just like at the stone sword level. All right, no enemies, no people with iron swords. That's a good sign.
Do I need to ask why it took you an extra 30 seconds to get down here?
No, you don't need to. I mean, you can. You're just not gonna get an answer you like.
The fact that I could have died over a video journal machine is ridiculous.
Trust me, once you see the videos that come out later about my life in PvP civilization, you'll understand the vision. We walked to the end of the tunnel, but something was different about this level. There were no PvP guard doors blocking the way out. The path was open, and we were free to go on through into civilization. Okay, well, no point in waiting any longer. I followed the woman until we got to the ladder at the end of the tunnel. The door was open, and we stepped in to level 3 of PvP civilization. Everywhere I looked, there were trees that I've never seen before, and the walls of PvP civilization were filled in with white rocks, letting us know that we had made it to the iron sword level. So what now? There's no PvP guards anywhere. All of a sudden, both the woman and I were ambushed by a player with an iron sword. But after hitting us both one time, the player just left. What just happened? Am I crazy, or did that person just speak with sword noises? I am so confused.
I apologize for him. He was just testing to see if either one of you were the chosen one. But the legends say that the chosen one is too powerful to be touched by a sword. So I guess that rules the both of you out.
Okay, what is going on? If you're looking for a fight, just remember it's a 2v1. So I would think carefully about what you're gonna do.
Relax. The iron swords of PvP civilization don't fight. This is a level of peace. You two are safe and are free to live long lives here.
Wait, the iron sword people don't fight? Okay, wait, why did that guy sound like a sword?
That guy speaks PvP. It's hard to understand.
Did I just hear that right?
I suggest you both claim a house for yourselves, and if you have any questions at all, feel free to visit my mansion and we can talk.
And with that, the mysterious player ran away, leaving us to question everything he just told us. Okay, that was a lot of information, but I can tell we're thinking the exact same thing. How do we learn how to speak PvP?
What? No? More like who or what is the chosen one?
Right, yeah, that was probably second on my list of questions. Just like the player told us, the woman and I climbed up the ladder to find 2 open rooms at the top. It looked like once again we were living across from each other, so I had the added protection. But did I even need protection if no one fights here? Why would people not fight at the iron sword level of PvP civilization? After hitting the armor stand and closing my door, I had claimed this house as my own, but something was different. This house didn't have a sign next to my name saying how many victories I had. It looks like people don't fight at this level after all. Life was getting super confusing, so of course when that happens, the best thing to do is to vent your thoughts and talk to yourself. I thought I should mention this now. When I was back at the stone sword level, I was in the PvP marketplace, and I saw that a new item was for sale. The first ever Evbo plushie? No way I can actually buy a plushie of myself? It said it was only available for the next couple weeks, and it said you can buy it right now through the link at the bottom of this video. I don't really know what any of that means, but if I could buy one, I totally would. Anyways, the Iron Sword level of PvP Civilization was nothing like I expected. I thought this would be the most dangerous level so far, yet that player told me we're safe to live long lives here. While that sounds nice, I'm concerned with the fact that there was no mention about the next layer. So my next questions are, what is the next level and can I even reach it? Well, the only way I'm gonna find out answers is by exploring. So I'm signing off again. I walked out from my room and for the first time at this level, I saw a PvP guard. Wait, don't go. I need to ask you a couple questions. Wait, hold on. You're the guard that I bribed at the stone sword level. I see you ranked up now. Congrats.
Oh yeah, thanks man. I couldn't have done it without you. Congrats to yourself for getting an iron sword. So, what do you want to know?
All right, well, give me the rundown. Is there a daily PvP attack I need to do? How do I get to the next level? Just anything I need to know about this level, I'll take.
Well, you're in luck. I got good answers for you. No daily PvP attack, no requirements to rank up to the next level. The only thing that's really expected of you is to pay respects to the Chosen One over through that door. It's not mandatory, but everyone here believes in the Chosen One. If you don't pay your respects, people might not like you because of it, but that's pretty much it. Alright, I'll catch you later.
So no daily PvP attacks, no requirements to rank up to the next level, and the only thing expected is to pay respects to this so-called Chosen One? What is the Chosen One? I walked through the door the guard told me about, and I looked upon a massive statue in the middle of the room. I have no idea what's going on, but already 2 people today have told me something about the Chosen One. I walked around the statue and I saw a staircase on the back side of it, so I made my way over. When I went over, I saw someone with an iron chestplate going towards the top, so I decided to follow them up. When I got to the top, I realized that the person standing there was the same person who attacked the woman and I when we both ranked up, and all he did was swing at an armor stand. Hey, excuse me, what were you just doing up here? Did you buy something with that armor stand? What is that for? Okay, I don't speak PvP. Okay, I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. I walked over to the armor stand myself to see what it was. Is this what the guard meant about paying respects to the Chosen One? Maybe this armor stand is the Chosen One, I don't know. Well, I have 177 swings left, so I guess I can spare one. I swung once at the armor stand that may or may not be the Chosen One. That's unconfirmed as of right now, and nothing happened. So that's one wasted PvP attack, but it's okay because I have a lot left. I went through a second door and I realized that this was the direction the player told me to go to find him at his mansion. The only question is, where are the PvP mansions? No way that's the PvP mansion up there. They say PvP doesn't buy happiness, but all I'm saying is, if I lived on the top floor like this, well, let's just say I don't think PvP Civilization would continue, because I think I would just stay here forever. Hello? Anyone here? I heard the swing of a sword and the door opened.
First time seeing a PvP mansion, I take it? Be my guest. Have a look around.
Oh, I most certainly will. No way. Double bed, open floor plan, video journal. Oh man, this can't get any better than... And it has a pool. I actually need it. I actually don't think I've seen anything this great. Please tell me how the pool is. It has to be great, right? Is it heated?
We live in a world where we're forced to fight the people we care about in exchange for survival. Having this luxury doesn't put my mind at ease.
Whoa, that went dark really fast. Jeez, I was just asking about the pool. Okay, time for real questions. Why are we safe here? Why aren't people fighting each other to get to level 4?
Because no one survives at level 4.
No one survives level 4? But why? What's so different about down there than any of the other levels?
Ranking up to a gold sword would be throwing your life away. Your life is diminished to all of 30 hits, and one misplaced PvP attack is all it takes to end it, which is why we wait for the Chosen One to guide us forward.
Who is this Chosen One? Okay, am I following you? I guess I'm following you. The player that went by the name of Parrot led me back into the room I was just in before. He said that this was the Chosen One.
The Chosen One is said to have an unbreakable sword, a never-ending life to lead us all out of this nightmare.
The Chosen One has a never-ending life. You seriously got all that just by looking at this statue?
It's written in the stone. The Chosen One will be born at the wooden sword level.
Parrot motioned at the head that was carved into the rock. The head that was made out of wood. I couldn't help but think about the obvious. I was born at the wooden sword level, and I can come back to life. There's no possible way that the Chosen One is me, right? But if it is, and people find out that I am the Chosen One, I don't even know what I'd be getting myself into. Man, the Chosen One, that seems like a big responsibility. Just glad it's not me, right?
Yeah, that's right. We already went over the fact that it can't be you. The Chosen One is said to be the best at PvP.
Okay, well, let's not jump to any conclusions, okay? I'm sure the Chosen One has had some off days at PvP, if they're out there. Okay, if I actually am the Chosen One, I'm gonna need to get much better at PvP. I don't get it. I mean, even if getting past the gold sword level is nearly impossible, isn't it worth the risk to at least try? I mean, shouldn't we all be trying to get out of here?
At the end of the day, what do we know about life outside? I mean, hey, maybe life in here is a gift and shouldn't be taken for granted.
And with that, Parrot ascended into his mansion, leaving me to think about the unanswerable question. Is life outside of these walls better than it is in here? But as I thought it over, the more I realized that that can't be the case. Because I know that a life of resorting to violence to survive could never be a gift. Apparently, the so-called Chosen One is so good at PvP that they can never be hit by a sword. Evidently, I am not at that level yet. All right, we're good, I'm gonna die. Good practice, though. I feel like I'm getting better. Okay, you owe me some golden carrots now. While the rest of the people with iron swords are content with staying at this level forever, I am not. Which is why I'm practicing. You sure practicing is a good idea? I mean, at this point, you're just wasting hits with your sword, and that is your one and only life.
If the gold sword level is as hard as they say, I need to be better.
She was right. Parrot said that no one ever makes it past level 4. Whatever life is like down there is something completely different than anything we've seen in PvP Civilization. The problem with that is, how do you prepare for something that you know nothing about? But I think I have the solution. I think I'm done waiting. As long as I have the gift of coming back to life, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna go through the red gate and get my gold sword. Everyone at this level seems to be on the same page, and that they're all waiting for the Chosen One to guide them forward. Maybe I am the Chosen One and they're waiting for me to do what I'm about to do. But even if I'm not the Chosen One, the answer is clear to me. There's no requirement to rank up to a golden sword, so there's no reason to keep staying here. Also, another random thought I just had, there's really no reason to close my door if no one at the iron sword level fights. I guess I'll save the extra attack. Alright, well, time for the Evbo tradition of video journaling right before I rank up to the next level. So, I'm about to enter level 4 of PvP Civilization. Am I scared of dying? I mean, not really, because I should come back to life. Am I scared of potentially being the Chosen One? Definitely. If the entirety of PvP Civilization is counting on me to be their savior, I don't know if I'm good enough to do that. Well, at least not yet. Also, what happens if I let these people down? I mean, everyone here worships the Chosen One. If I let them down, there's a very real chance they could turn on me, or something worse, I don't know. Probably best to not think about it, but anyways, if I die at the Golden Sword level, I definitely am getting a PvP mansion when I get back. Well, that about sums up everything. I'm gonna go to the Golden Sword level, figure out why no one's been able to get past level 4, and if I die, I'll come back and try again. Alright, long update today. Wait, why does this say share? Didn't know video journal machines could get updates. Okay, I hit share. I don't know what happens now. Wait, maybe someone outside of PvP Civilization can see it. Alright, I don't know, it's probably nothing. Hey, you didn't happen to get a copy of my video journal, did you? No? No? Okay. Well, it's time to go. If anyone says anything about where I've gone, just say I'm trying to learn how to speak PvP somewhere privately. I don't know. Just make up whatever you want.
Hey, good luck down there.
Hey, before I go, I've never asked you this, but what is your name?
Wow, I'll try to forget the fact that it took you 3 full episodes to ask, but I'm Tabby.
Tabby. Okay, well, I got my first friend in PvP Civilization.
I never said anything about being friends. You know nothing about me. You literally just learned my name. Why would we be friends?
Well, that's not what the guard said. Okay, whatever. We'll talk about it when I get back. I made my way over to the Red Gate, the one wall in PvP Civilization that symbolizes ranking up. When I got over to the armor stand, I only hit it once and the door already opened. It turns out that the intel I had was correct. There are no requirements to rank up to a golden sword. If there were, well, then I wouldn't have been able to get through these doors. But sure enough, I was through the Red Gate, and I saw the golden entryway that would allow my iron sword to transform into a golden sword. If what Parrot said was correct, getting this golden sword means that my lifespan will be shortened. I no longer have the luxury of living for 250 attacks. I now have to survive with half the amount of attacks I would have had as a wooden sword. So, I'm about to enter level 4 of PvP Civilization. Am I scared of dying? I mean, not really, because I should come back to life. Am I scared of potentially being the chosen one? Definitely. In the hallways before level 4, I noticed something different. There were no armor stands to buy anything to prepare for the level below. No food, no armor, and no video journal machine, which is probably for the best if I'm being honest. This golden sword would be the only thing I can take down to level 4. That means that the only thing that will determine my survival is my PvP skill. Supposedly, the only way to survive at the golden sword level is to make every single attack count. So that's what I have to do. Well, that about sums up everything.
Why share this with me?
My descent into level 4 begins now. I jumped off the ledge with hopes that I'd find out why no one makes it past level 4. And within a few seconds, I already figured out why. I woke up back in my bed at level 1 of PvP Civilization. For once, I didn't die in battle. I didn't die by buying stuff I didn't need, but I died from fall damage. In every other level of PvP Civilization, there's water at the bottom to break your fall, but getting to the gold sword level is impossible. No one could possibly survive that fall, which is why everyone thinks that getting past level 4 is impossible. The truth is that people don't even make it to level 4 to begin with. And the only reason I know that is because I have the power to come back to life. I couldn't help but think about all of the people that thought they were ranking up, but they never had a chance in the first place. Because PvP Civilization was designed to never make it to the bottom, which is why I need to use my power to find out why. I'm gonna go to the golden sword level, figure out why no one's been able to get past level 4, and if I die, I'll come back and try again.
If Evbo's the chosen one, then he'll have to die.
Allowing you to live a longer life. That's what I thought, at least, until I realized that this whole place was built upon a lie. Whatever this place is, people weren't meant to get to the last level. Everyone in here still believes that there's a way out, but they don't know the truth. People use up their sword swings buying items they think will help them survive, or buying items that are purely for entertainment, if you know, you know. But whatever happens, the path to level 4 is a path that leads to death. And the only way I know that is because I am the chosen one of PvP Civilization. Only I have the power to come back to life, which is why I'm the only one who knows that trying to get a golden sword is impossible. No one can survive the fall, as of now that is. But I'm gonna change that because I'm escaping this place. I'm telling you the truth, man. I dropped down to level 4 and there was no water at the bottom. I just died to fall damage. It just doesn't make sense. This place is already a nightmare. Why make it impossible to escape?
Part of me wants to ask if you just missed the water at the bottom, because you know, you're not that bright. But I believe you, and that concerns me.
Look, I brought this up last episode. I'm gonna give it a shot again. I think the way to get to level 4 has to be through the PvP guard doors. Unless, of course, the creator is still stalling.
We already went over this. Someone with a sword will never be able to beat someone with a shield. And that's one person. In there, all the guards will be on you in seconds. And what about me, huh? You might be able to come back to life. But what about my life?
You know what? I'm done with the excuses. Just tell me straight up, does the creator of this place have anything built behind that door?
Alright, fine. I wasn't supposed to say anything, but there's nothing built behind the door yet. The creator strategically hides certain areas to allow him to continue building throughout the series.
I knew it! I knew there was nothing built behind the door. We all knew, really. It was pretty obvious.
But rest assured, it's being built right now, and it should be shown later this episode.
So, what do you think? We'll probably get to see in like, what, 10, 15 minutes from now, right?
Oh yeah, I would say a safe 15 minutes, depending on how the plot goes.
Let's go! This is what we need from now on, you know? Meeting audience expectations. No shortcuts. Alright, but let's get back to business. I quickly ranked back up to an iron sword, with the hopes of this time finding a way to actually survive the trip to the golden sword level. Now that I know that people don't fight at the iron sword level, I don't need to spend any attacks on armor. Just one of the perks of coming back to life, I guess. Wait, but now I also know how insanely awesome the PvP mansions were. Look, the second I stepped foot in Parrot's mansion, I knew I was gonna get one, so let's just get it over with. I spent 100 PvP attacks and picked up a PvP mansion key. Am I scared of Tabby's reaction when she finds out I bought this? Yes, very much so. It's very likely she'll start attacking me, and I might find myself back in this exact spot in a few minutes. But at the end of the day, I'll get an indoor pool, and that's all that really matters. Okay, but setting the pool aside for a second, I need to start thinking about the important stuff, like why there's no water to jump into at the golden sword level. If it was truly impossible to rank up, then why are all of us in PvP Civilization in the first place? It just doesn't make sense. There has to be a way to keep going, and I'm guessing it's through the guard doors, but I guess we have to wait 10 to 12 minutes for that. Oh, my patience is running out. It's like, come on, if you're gonna make a multi-part series, just have everything built beforehand. By the looks of it, no one saw me attempt to get a gold sword, which is good, because I can't have people knowing I'm the chosen one. I would try to rank up again to see if I can find a way down, but there are just a couple of things I need to do first. Number one, I need to make sure no one stole my video journal machine while I was gone. Oh, thank you, it's still here. Okay, that was the most important thing. Number two, talk to Tabby, my only friend in PvP Civilization, who is always really disappointed in me, likes to point out all of my flaws, maybe a bit too often.
Why can't you ever start off a conversation normally? Alright, tell me what happened. What's the golden sword level like?
Right. Well, I didn't actually make it to the golden sword level. And before you say anything, no, I did not break my sword buying a bunch of stuff I didn't need. There wasn't any water to break my fall at the bottom. I jumped down and I instantly died from fall damage. I didn't even get the chance to see what it looked like down there. I don't know, maybe I missed something.
I have to ask this. You sure you didn't just miss the water? I mean, if someone were to do it, it would be you.
What? No, I didn't. That's also the second time I've heard that today, which is not helping my self-esteem.
There has to be something you missed. I doubt we're being put through all of this just to be stopped at level 3. You have to keep trying.
I will. As long as I can keep coming back to life, I'm gonna keep trying to find a way down. The good news is that I now know PvP Civilization goes deeper, so at least we know there's something beneath us. I'll keep trying, I just have to do one very, very important thing first. I can't say what it is, but let's just say it's a matter of life and death.
So, buying a PvP mansion is a matter of life and death?
Okay, I guess I'm more predictable than I thought. Well, yes, if you're materialistic like I am, then having a mansion is really that important. There are a lot of unspoken things about PvP Civilization. One of them being no one tells you where to find your mansion when you buy it. You kinda just have to look around until you find it. I wonder how many people at the Iron Sword level actually have PvP mansions. So far, all I know is Parrot having one, which brings up the question, how did he buy a PvP mansion? I guess I'm not the only materialistic one in here, let's go. I went into a new section of the Iron Sword level and I saw another PvP mansion way up at the top. Like I said, the rules of PvP Civilization are kind of up in the air, so I don't really know if anyone owns this or not. But as far as I could tell, there was no one living here. I put the key to the PvP mansion in my left hand and all of a sudden, the door opened. The key was gone from my inventory, and by the looks of it, I was now the owner of one of the most luxurious places in PvP Civilization. Look, I know I'm the chosen one, and that comes with a lot of responsibilities, you know, having to save everyone in here, blah, blah, blah. But I don't think it's a crazy thing to say that the chosen one needs a double bed, a couch, and an indoor pool to stay relaxed. After all, I need a clear head if I'm gonna save the world. I'm not gonna lie, this pool is making me think that life in PvP Civilization isn't actually that bad. Okay, I need to get out of the pool. What am I thinking? Life is terrible in here. Alright, let's focus up, find a way down to the Golden Sword level, and let's make sure that I'm looking fresh, because I'm gonna be logging all of this in my brand new video journal machine. Yo, we are back with another update, of course. You might notice the background looks a little different, and that would be because I got myself a PvP mansion. Only cost 100 swings, nothing much. But anyways, I'm gonna give another shot at ranking up to a golden sword. Despite what Tabby and the other guard thinks, I am pretty confident I did not miss the water at the bottom. But in the off chance that I did, I'll be able to double check this time. Now that I'm anticipating that there won't be water at the bottom, I'm looking for anything that could possibly be a clue as to how to survive the fall. Well, I guess I'll let you guys know how it goes after I probably die again. Signing off. I looked at the drop to level 4 to see if I possibly missed anything from last time, but I didn't see anything. I even took a look around the other 4 entrances to see if there was a secret path or anything like that. But as far as I could tell, the giant hole in the middle of the room was the only way down. Alright, well, it looks like I'm not gonna find anything else, so the only thing left to do is to jump. I was beginning to doubt my memory and I thought that maybe there was actually water at the bottom, but nope, just like I remember, no water. We are back with another update, so I'll fill you in on what happened. To sum it up, I died a lot of times and still did not find a way to the Golden Sword level. It got to the point where I was trying some pretty unconventional stuff. Hold on, every time I've jumped so far, I've jumped forward. What happens if I go backwards? I'll save you the details. The backwards jump did not exactly work. I'm a little ashamed to admit this, but that wasn't the only unconventional jump I tried. I think I'm onto something. What if this time I go for a 360? Wait, Why does this feel familiar? Yeah, the 360 wasn't really a good idea. I don't know why I even tried it. But nevertheless, I am still determined to find a way down there. Hopefully, I'll find the way down soon, because I don't want people knowing that I'm the chosen one. I don't really know what would happen if they found out. Alright, well, hopefully something changes soon. Signing off. I'm telling you, I jumped so many times. I jumped backwards, I did a 360. It's just not possible. I don't know what I'm missing, and I promise you I'm not missing the water.
Can you be serious and stop parkouring? If we don't figure this out, we'll die at this level.
I can't help it. It's leftover from the last series. But you're right. This is serious. We need to get to level 4. I have a feeling that getting to the golden sword level will completely change our understanding of this place, given the fact that no one's actually made it there.
Hold on. You know all of that useless stuff you always buy whenever you rank up and get a new sword?
Yep, I am quite familiar with my purchases, yes. But before you roast me again, I promise you I only bought a mansion this time.
Well, aren't you disciplined? What I'm trying to say is that maybe there's a chance that all of those items aren't useless after all. There could be something to buy that's needed to rank up.
Wait, you might be onto something. What did I buy when I went on my first shopping spree? A green chestplate, a flint and steel, and no way, I got a water bucket. I can't believe I didn't think of that before. You are a genius. So, I need to get back there somehow. I guess you can do the honors. After a few critical hits with the sword, I died and came back to the shopping area before the iron sword level. For the very first time in my life in PvP Civilization, I was actually encouraged to buy things. Granted, this thing could help me and everyone else in here survive and escape this place, but it still feels pretty good not having to feel bad about a purchase. I can't believe I didn't think about this solution to begin with. I mean, the answer seems so simple. There's no water at the bottom at the golden sword level, so why not just put it there? After I tested that I was actually competent enough to place a water bucket down, I went back and got my golden sword again for probably the millionth time. But if all goes as planned, this time should be different because I'll actually make it to the bottom. Let's go. If I want to make this story cool, I'm gonna have to water bucket clutch at the last second. Or I could just place it here at the top and swim down, and I'll tell the video journal I made the clutch, because who's gonna fact check that? I placed down the bucket of water and jumped in, and started making my way down to the 4th level of PvP Civilization. I couldn't believe it. After so many unsuccessful attempts, I was finally gonna make it to the... Wait, what just happened? Where did the water go? And I'm back at the 1st level. I don't even know what just happened. 1 second I was swimming down the waterfall, and then the next thing I knew, I was falling without a bucket in my hand. Okay, time to get back there and see what's really going on. At this point, I started to believe everyone that thought I was dying because I was missing the water. But upon further investigation, it wasn't my skill that was the issue. And yes, I do know that I have skill issues in general, but whatever this was definitely not my fault. I swam to the bottom of the drop, or rather halfway down the drop, and I couldn't really believe my eyes, but the water was just stopping in the middle of the air. For some reason that I couldn't explain, the water bucket that I placed wasn't going down to the bottom. So that meant that my plan to get down to the bottom was a waste. What didn't make sense is why my bucket disappeared in my hand when I jumped. I needed to figure out what was going on. I needed to buy more items to see what would disappear, which meant I had to die again. I came back this time equipped with an iron chestplate. If the water bucket disappeared when I went past this invisible barrier, it's time to find out if armor does too. But I soon realized that a golden sword might be the only thing that makes it down to level 4. After I found out that the chestplate doesn't survive the drop, I came back with another water bucket to try to place it lower on the walls, but still, it was no use. The water would only place above this certain level. While I was still determined to find a way down, I had to face the fact that it looked like nothing could make it past this barrier. I gave one more attempt and tried dropping the water bucket from my inventory, and yeah, even if it did get to the bottom, I don't really know how that would have helped me. Well, that was a lot of work for nothing. I'm beginning to think there actually is no way to level 4. Well, a lot to unpack here. We now know that there's an invisible barrier between level 3 and level 4, and nothing can go past it. No items, no water. It seems like the golden sword is the only thing that makes it through. Super weird if you ask me. I wouldn't be surprised if the creator of PvP Civilization did this just to watch me suffer.
I'm still very much convinced your lack of coordination is causing you to miss the water at the bottom.
As you all just saw there, my inability to get to level 4 is ruining my image. So there's nothing left to do except just keep trying. Alright, signing off. This goes without saying, but I'm gonna be really upset if I can't get a video journal machine at level 4. You know what I could do? I could just die, come back here, film an update, and go back down to level 4 every single day.
Evbo,
Oh, this can't be good.
stop. If people find out that you're the chosen one, you could be wasting our one chance to get out of here.
What? Me, the chosen one? I have no clue what you're talking about. I'm flattered, really, but seriously, where'd you get that idea?
I watched the video journal you shared with me. Now come on, stop trying to rank up.
So that's who I shared it with. Wait, you didn't watch the whole thing, did you? Oh, I really hope you didn't watch the whole thing. I talk so much about my relationship problems. Look, I just want to address this now. Tabby and I are on good terms, great terms even, and I have very much recovered emotionally since then.
Relax, that's not important right now. What's important is that we figure out the best way to use your ability. Bro.
I'm listening. What's up?
Can you get out of the pool? This is a serious discussion.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that. I thought this was gonna be like a casual conversation. I don't get it. I thought everyone here believes in the Chosen One. Why would they want to come after me?
You must have forgotten that not everyone can respawn. Most people here aren't waiting for the Chosen One to lead them out. They're just looking for any chance they can get to live longer. And if the world finds out that you can help people live forever, they'll forget about wanting to escape this place.
You're right. They would just keep defeating me over and over for my iron sword, so their swords will never break. That's why I have to get out of here, so I can prove to people that there is a way out. Obviously, to do that, I need to make it to level 4, but it's a bit tough to do that since there's no way to rank up, apparently.
Wait, what do you mean there's no way to rank up?
Oh yeah, I probably should have mentioned that every time I try to rank up to a golden sword— whoa, getting up close and personal. But yeah, there's no water at the bottom. I've died to fall damage too many times to count.
That doesn't make any sense. There has to be a way to rank up.
I know, that's what I'm trying to figure out. And I have to keep trying, even if it means people might find out that I'm the chosen one. It will be worth it if I succeed.
Look, just be careful out there. You don't know what these people are capable of.
Will do. And just for future reference, if I accidentally share a video journal with you, please do me a favor and don't watch it. I talk a lot about my feelings and stuff that should only really be seen by me, and maybe millions of other people when I share this in the future. Alright, time to break the bad news to Tabby that someone might have found out I'm the chosen one. With that being said, we can all assume I'm gonna die in 3, 2, 1, here we go. So, I got some bad news, and she's not even here. Tabby? Hello? Well, this is strange. If we were at another level of PvP civilization, I would assume she's out fighting. But no one fights at this level, so where could she have gone? Is she using the video journal? No, she's not. Yeah, I knew that was unlikely. All of a sudden, I heard the sound of breaking glass. I blacked out for a second and my vision started to get blurry. By the time I turned around, it was too late. I was already gone. When I regained consciousness, I had no clue where I was. I looked all around and I was in a room that I've never seen before. Whatever this was way smaller than any of the houses in PvP Civilization. What is this? Is this a PvP apartment? I didn't know they had those here. Not really my style. I prefer my mansion. As I stood there, someone appeared right in front of me with an iron chestplate. Ah, not this guy again. Look, bro, I already told you I don't know how to speak PvP. I have no clue what you're saying. I really thought this conversation wasn't gonna go anywhere, but then the guy who speaks PvP pulled out a sign. Oh yeah, that'll definitely work. Okay, so why exactly am I here? The person with the sword wrote down his response on the sign, and it said, "You are the chosen one." Well, that's just great. Now everyone probably knows. Wait a minute. You were the one who threw that thing on me. I remember seeing you right before I passed out. Why are you doing this? What do you want from me? And what they wanted from me was exactly what Parrot warned me about. PvP Civilization found out I was the chosen one, and they were gonna use me to live forever. Alright, buddy, how exactly are you gonna do that? Because if I die, I'll respawn back at level 1. So why would I bother coming down here just to die for you all? But the response I got made it clear that they had a plan after all. The reason Tabby wasn't in her room is because she was captured herself, and they were gonna use her as bait so that I would keep dying over and over. Alright, hear me out. This is a one-time offer, so think about it. If you let her go, I'll help you live forever, and I'll even give you the key to my PvP mansion. Haha, let's go. Just like I thought, a PvP mansion will make anyone change their mind. Wait, no? Bro, what? Have you even seen a PvP mansion before? I mean, the square footage is insane, and the view— oh, don't even get me started about the view. Wait, please just consider— no. Oh, you can't be serious.
Step back, please. Sorry about this, Evbo. I wish the circumstances could have been different, but at the end of the day, we have to make hard choices.
You're in on this too? Why? I helped you rank up. Why would you do this?
That was before I knew you were the chosen one and had the power to come back to life. Listen, you're just a kid. I don't expect you to understand. But this is the lives of everyone here we're talking about. You might not get it now, but once you see the number of swords you stopped from being broken, you'll understand.
This is insane. I didn't ask for any of this. You really think farming me every single day over and over for my sword is gonna save lives? What about my life? What about Tabby's life? Do those not matter? As crazy as it all sounded, there was nothing I could say that would change his mind, which means I was gonna have to bring fighting back to level 3 of PvP Civilization. I quickly jumped up and swung my sword at the guard, but he saw it coming and blocked his shield.
Look, buddy, there's no point in fighting back. You're already being used to save lives. If I were you, I'd want to be remembered as a hero.
And with that, the guard closed the door, leaving me to think about everything that was just said. So, this is my life now. Every player and every guard in PvP Civilization, all working together to make sure I die over and over again. And of course, I can't do a thing about it, because they have Tabby, and if I refuse to die, she suffers the consequences. So, there's really no decision making for me, is there?
Sorry, I didn't mean to end off our conversation sounding like a villain. Anyways, there's someone here to see you.
What? Okay. At that moment, someone new appeared in the doorway.
Well, now that he's gone, we can have a real conversation. People with shields just can't relate to us, you know?
Standing in front of me was someone I recognized from the wooden sword level. This was the guy who gave me the idea to use the armor stand in my room to respawn. If we didn't have that talk, I probably wouldn't be alive now. No way! Look, dude, you were right about the armor stand thing. I can respawn, but you gotta get me out of here.
Oh, I know you can respawn. I've seen it. It took a while to convince the others, but now we all know.
Hold on, what?
You really expected me to keep your power a secret from everyone? Especially when you can save us all?
You were the one who turned all of PvP Civilization against me? Why would you do that? I thought you could be trusted.
Right, you trusted me so much that I had to keep the door closed when we talked. But anyways, what matters now is that everyone in PvP Civilization has the chance to live on. You should be happy. This is a good thing. People are going to live long lives because of you.
This isn't right. You know this isn't right. We can't be focusing on living here forever. We have to focus on getting out of here. Don't you see that? This doesn't solve anything.
This is the way to save everyone. I'm sure if your friend knew, she would agree too. I promise, after a few times of dying and coming back, you'll forget it's even happening.
This conversation was over. At the end of the day, I was trying to convince people with days left to live that they don't need to go down this path. But their survival is at stake, so they'll do anything. Alright, so what happens now? When am I gonna die?
We'll handle that in a few minutes. Just remember, fighting back will only cause less lives to be saved. And if you forgot, your friend's life over there is one of them. I trust you'll come to your senses.
Alright, just hang tight there. We'll have someone with the sword come over and finish this off quickly. It'll be over before you know it.
The door to my cell closed and I was free to wait here until it was my time to die. The sad part about all of this is that Parrot was right. Once everyone gets comfortable with getting new swords every single day, why would anyone want to leave? Which means there's a good chance I'll be stuck here forever. You know, the least they could do is give me a video journal machine to pass the time. This is getting boring.
Hey, Evbo.
Hello?
Are you in there?
Why does that voice sound so familiar? It sounds like my guard friend.
Because it is. I'm here to break you out.
No way, he can hear my inner monologue.
Or it's because you're speaking out loud.
Oh, alright, I guess that does make a lot more sense. Wait, am I actually getting out of here?
Alright, let's move it. It's only a matter of time before someone notices you're gone. Now come on, follow me.
Let's go. The audience finally gets to see what's behind the PvP guard doors. Okay, that was a lot to take in, but I'm glad we're out now. Wait, hold on. We have to go back in there. No one even saw anything.
No can do. I just broke you out. There's no way I'm gonna bring you back in there.
This is ridiculous. You think people are gonna be satisfied with a cutscene that completely skips over all of the interior? Come on, we gotta see.
Look, there's no time for that now. The guards will already be looking for you. So that time has passed.
No, that's so lazy. That's so lazy. All right, well, you promised we would see the inside. You didn't say how much, I guess. Well, it's time to get back to business. Man, I can't believe you saved me. How did you even find me?
I heard word from the other guards about the Chosen One being found, so I knew you must have been caught.
Well, alright, looks like you're a guard at level 3 now. But I seriously need to figure out what to do. The guards and iron swords are gonna be looking for me, and if they catch me with you, then they'll know you're working with me. Also, if I'm gone for too long, something might happen to Tabby. So basically, I need a way to get to the golden sword level, but just not for long. But I still don't know how to get there. Is there anything the iron sword people say about level 4?
Let me think. The only thing the Iron Sword people ramble on about is that thing where you must pay respects to the Chosen One until their sword breaks. If you ask me, I can firmly say you aren't worth dying for.
Alright, thanks for the added input. Yeah, I already know people pay respects until... Wait, hold on. What was that part you said at the end? Breaking their swords? What does that mean?
I don't know. some philosophy they have about the Chosen One. They think they'll be saved by breaking their swords at the statue.
They'll be saved if they break their swords at the armor stand, but no one has, because then they'll die. Okay, that might have been very helpful. Stay safe. I'll see you around, I guess. I made my way over to the statue of the Chosen One. Oh, you know, now that I think about it, how awesome is it that I get an entire statue to myself? Let's go. Sorry, I get sidetracked easily. Anyways, I never thought twice about the armor stand people swing at to pay their respects. I thought it was pointless. But if we go back to episode 2, armor stands are always used to buy things. And maybe this armor stand is used to buy something big. And I mean 250 attacks big. Only someone who can come back to life can risk breaking their sword on this armor stand. Which means whatever this is was meant to be bought by the Chosen One. After what seemed like hours, I finally broke my sword on the armor stand. I didn't see anything happen, but when I turned around, something appeared in the open space of the statue. The ground transformed, showing a square with only one block missing. I only had a few seconds to figure out what this was because soon after, the effects of my sword breaking kicked in, and I was back at level 1, not knowing why I just paid 250 attacks to look at a square. I was right, the armor stand was used to buy something, I just didn't know what. I made my way back to the statue, but when I got there, the square that appeared in the ground was gone. If I was gonna have another look at it, I was gonna have to pay 250 attacks again and die. But I didn't have time for that. Luckily, when I was standing on top of the statue, I think I realized what it might mean. The square that appeared in the ground was something that I had seen before, and it was something that was gonna help me rank up to level 4. I went through the red gate and got my golden sword. The reason I recognized what the square was is because I would stare at it every single time I would fall to my death. The pattern that appeared on top of the statue was the same exact pattern as the stone below, except for the fact that the pattern on top of the statue was missing one block, and I think that was the block I needed to land on. I don't know how this is gonna work, but I think what I paid for is the way down to level 4. This could be the key to surviving the drop, or I just paid for absolutely nothing. I guess let's find out. I jumped and aimed for the missing block. When I landed, I expected to wake back up in my bed at level 1, but I didn't. Instead of hitting the ground and dying, I sunk right into the block I aimed for without taking any damage. This one chiseled stone brick block was the key to ranking up to level 4. And I'm the first one to figure it out. This changes everything we know about PvP civilization. Maybe we're not trapped in here after all. It's just gonna take a lot of convincing to prove there is a way to rank up. And if I can't do that, which is likely, I can hopefully at least get the people I care about to follow me. Now, the question is, what is level 4 of PvP civilization like? If no one has ever ranked up to this level, are there even people here? Alright, well, I guess it's time to be a pioneer of PvP civilization. I made my way down to the ladder at the end of the hallway, and for once, I didn't see grass at the bottom. The floor was all sand. What also caught my attention was the fact that the place where guards usually go wasn't there at this level. It was time to see what I was up against. I stepped out into level 4 of PvP civilization. All around me, the bright golden blocks lit up the walls, indicating that I was at the golden sword level. To think there was a time when I actually thought PvP civilization was just one layer. And now I am one layer away from being at the very bottom, level 5. And I don't care how long it takes, I'm gonna make it there. I started walking around and I saw just an armor stand in the middle of the room. And when I mean just an armor stand, I mean literally just that. Because where there were usually houses, there was nothing here. As of now, there was no sign that people lived here, or even could live here at all. Another thing that caught my eye was the fact that there was no way to go to other sections of level 4. All the walls were just completely blocked off with no armor stands. Speaking of no armor stands, I looked over at the red gate, the one wall in PvP civilization people need to go through in order to rank up. And there were no armor stands here, which begs the question, how am I supposed to rank up to level 5? Well, as of now, it doesn't seem like there's anything I can do except for hit this armor stand in the middle of the room. Alright, I have no clue what this does or how many times I need to hit it, but let's try it out. I swung at the armor stand and looked down at my sword just to see how long my life was. And that's when I remembered what Parrot told me.
Ranking up to a gold sword would be throwing your life away. Your life is diminished to all of 30 hits, and one misplaced PvP attack is all it takes to end it.
Parrot might not have known that people were dying before they were getting to level 4, but he was right about the golden swords. Having a golden sword reduces your lifespan to 32 hits, which means I definitely used one very important attack on nothing. But that's when I stepped away from the armor stand and a player was standing across from me. Someone with a golden sword. Hello? I didn't know anyone else was here. I guess there's two of us. Do you know anything about this level? How do we get out of here?
The journey ahead won't be easy. Are you ready?
Am I ready for the journey ahead? Wait, what does that mean? Hold on, who exactly are you?
I'm the one that decides if you have a future in PvP Civilization.
That doesn't sound good. Well, time to fight. Whoever this was asked me if I was ready, and I thought I was, until I realized I knew nothing about PvP.